What's been happening in data centers, though, especially the scale-out environment, is they're testing boundaries like crazy, right? The configuration boundaries, the utilization boundaries. You know, we've seen scale-out environments that use hard drives so hard that there's no time for the hard drive to go do all the keep-up it needs to do in the so-called idle times, because there really isn't any idle times. That has significantly changed the firmware in the drive suppliers in how we actually handle those kind of things. Well, they're also testing the boundaries of temperature too, okay? But if you're pulling at all of those boundaries and making changes there, okay, at some point, and arguably we're doing this today, taking a look at all those boundaries, and although the MTBF may go down, it may be an environment that they're okay with, but we still want to maintain that high level of predictability so that we stay within the bounds. And you can't see it, but the charts over here to the right are just representative of some things that we see on failures of some silicon, right, by lots. And so the red line is supposed to represent, right, the expected MTBF. And typically, you know, that's what we'll find on the top chart there. Even if it goes up a little bit, we want to stay within the predictability of that. What happens when you take temperature too far and you say, well, I'll take 4x my failure rate? The problem is that 4x has very weird behavior. And when you have an issue, you tend to have an issue 10, 20x of what you would find in traditional data centers. And I've got many, many examples in my mind, you know, that we've had to deal with that we may see a single-digit percentage point of an issue in traditional data centers. You get in some of these scale-out environments and boom, right? So it's a nonlinear failure environment when you take temperatures and some of these other factors to the degree that we see in some of the scouts. So it's an art and a science here, and the industry is struggling in dealing with that.